Stand by all systems. Now approaching destination. Prepare landing sequence. Control operation normal. Roger for initial orbit. All systems go in 5, 4, 3, 2... Countdown interrupted. Gravity detected. Navigation malfunction. Hold on to your space helmet. This is not going to be pleasant.
What are you looking at? Hey, you go get yourself chased million light years across the galaxy and see if you bring in your space buggy in one piece. See, we got problems, pal. I'm talking zombie dinos, capiche? They're right behind me. What? Did you think I was kidding? Now listen up. This ain't no plaything for small fry. This is a time machine. You and me, we gotta save the planet. My name? Well, ever since the brain blobs turned me into a dino droid, folks have been calling me Dexter. You? I'm gonna call you... Rocket Scientist. Yeah. Now you wanna know how this thing works, Rocket Scientist? Well, all you gotta do is learn to push a few buttons. Uh-oh, looks like we have company on this channel.
Me name is Harry the Harrier, fool. I come from Zeltoid with the aliens to rule. I've learned trickery from Henry VIII and more, and I lead the brain blobs with a vengeance in store. I've traveled in the time machine a zillion more years than you. And though you may have it now, what good can you do? We've captured the dinos and brought them into today. Unless you move quickly, there'll be little more to say.
Okay, here's the deal. If you don't know how this contraption works, select this button, and I'll take you through the ropes. If you want to learn more about the dinos we're gonna track, select this button, and Machine Mind Sheila will open her memory banks to you. If you're ready to kick some brain, select this button, and we're off to the jungle.
Which dinosaur would you like to review? Tyrannosaurus rex, the king of the tyrant lizards, was without question among the dinosaur elite. A towering biped, it stood nearly 20 feet tall
and from nose to tail it could grow to over 40 feet in length. Its 3-foot-long jaws were packed with vicious curved teeth, each one from 3 to 7 inches long and serrated like a steak knife. For its size, this creature had unusually tiny arms, often no longer than those of an adult human. The 2 long fingers on each of its hands were tipped with razor-sharp claws. All of this adds up to a 4 or 5 ton animal that was basically an attitude with an appetite. Tyrannosaurus probably hunted alone, but modern scientists can't decide whether this dinosaur actually chased down its meals or scavenged whatever it could find. Still, there is little doubt that Tyrannosaurus was the most formidable meat-eater of the Cretaceous period. Allosaurus was the most ferocious meat-eater of the Jurassic period. A walking, hunting, eating machine that most likely traveled alone. Weighing in at about 3 tons, this terrifying biped was 35 feet long and some 16 feet tall. Though renowned as the largest Jurassic carnivore, it was still a middleweight compared to some of the creatures it preyed upon, such as Apatosaurus. Allosaurus, which means different lizard, was named for the fact that certain bones in its back were different from those of other dinosaurs. It had a short, muscular neck, a large head, and 3 fingers on each hand that ended in sharp, curved claws measuring up to 6 inches in length. The toes of its bird-like feet also tapered into long claws, and its strong jaws bristled with curved 2 to 4 inch long teeth serrated along the edges for ripping and shredding flesh. Velociraptor lived in the late Cretaceous period when the Earth's single great landmass, known as Pangaea, was slowly breaking up into the continents as you now know them. A dinosaur of the smallest order, Velociraptor only grew to the size of an adult human, around 6 feet from the tip of its snout to the end of its slender tail. But what this swift, slender-legged biped lacked in size, it more than made up for in equipment. Its long, flat head housed powerful jaws lined with sharp teeth, and its 3-fingered hands were outfitted with razor-edged claws. The claws on its toes were lethal as well, with one large curved inner claw held off the ground to quickly rip open prey as soon as it had been captured. This quick little killer is thought to have run in small, fast-moving packs. In fact, Velociraptor means swift robber. Allosaurus was the most ferocious meat-eater of the Jurassic period. A walking, hunting, eating machine that most likely traveled alone. Stegosaurus, or roofed lizard, was a most unusual Jurassic dinosaur, named for the row of triangular plates that ran along its neck and back. It's likely these plates acted as heat exchangers that could be turned toward the sun for warmth or away from the sun for cooling, the largest being nearly 3 feet high and 3 feet wide. Stegosaurus was probably a solitary browser, and at the tip of its narrow head was a small bony beak designed to clip leaves. Like many quadrupeds, it was a slow-moving dinosaur with strong straight legs to support its weight and short stubby toes ending in heavy hooves. At about 30 feet in length, it was of medium size and weight, tipping the scales at 2 to 3 tons. 2 pairs of sharp spikes, each about 3 feet long, tipped its strong tail, which could be lashed from side to side as a deadly weapon. Triceratops was a plant eater of the Cretaceous period. Its name means 3-horned face, for the animal sported a thick, stout horn on its snout and a pair of 4-foot-long bony horns over its eyes. These horns were this quadruped's main defense. Though not among the largest of all dinosaurs, it was the biggest of the horned dinosaurs, as tall as an elephant and as sturdily built. It measured about 25 feet in length, stood about 9 feet high at the shoulder, and weighed in at about 8 tons. It had a huge head, and the back of its skull extended out to form a solid, bony frill. Triceratops is believed to have roamed the land in large herds. Its long snout ended in a curved horn-covered beak designed for slicing through tough plant material, and it could probably snap through a 2-inch thick branch with absolutely no problem.
It is time to time travel, friend. Please select the period you dare to visit. I'm sorry. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are currently not on the prowl in this time period. Please select another time period to proceed. You are in luck. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
Okay, rocket scientist, that handsome little dino on the map is me. Select the gruntometer for a dino reading, then pick a sector, and I'll check it out. That is one mean bag of wind. And just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna wait and see if there's more where it came from. Looks like the Earth sprung a leak, and these kind of showers clean the skin right off your back. You're gonna have to wait till I find a detour. Okay, how about it? Wanna just call up Harry and tell him he wins? Can't say the view's bad, even though it's a view of nothing we're looking for. Unless you're looking to bottle and sell all this thin sulfuric air, you better move on to other horizons. Don't ask me why, but I get the idea there may be nothing to find in this wasteland. How about you? That is one mean bag of wind. And, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna wait and see if there's more where it came from. Looks like the earth sprung a leak, and these kind of showers clean the skin right off your back. You're gonna have to wait till I find a detour. No good, rocket scientist. No trace of any dinos around here. You sure do like to wander, don't you? Yow! And the rocks come a-tumbling down! Bad news, bud. It's gonna take me a while to unblock our path. This is the kind of place you might refer to as Emptiesville. Hey, don't feel bad. All we have to lose is the future of your civilization. Either we just discovered the first 20-legged dino, or the creature that came this way was not without friends. Either we... Either we just discovered... Either we... Either we just discovered the first 20-legged dino, or the creature that came this way was not without friends.